tua ma le au nanga mo tau sa mo service station nei tona I matu. Ma tau te utuina lo ta vale ma le tele unisi o matu au nanga I se. Ai le ngata foi le ma tau te sia ke ina fo I lo ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow, mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang baik Pak Ulusa? Awalnya telepon, matu siapa lah yang punya mau ucapan. Mulu nupo sila pia, mua tapi lau tak vale pe out. Mua tapi lau telefon ni time me utu ina lau tak vale. Malah baenga mulu. Mana tua fo? E matua I whasa aina, lo tau maftapa ai no fuanga whapeni. Ota Samoa, ore maota mo Samoa. Mato te fia e au na pea mo oi Samoa. Maftaile fia mai, we'll see you again. God bless.
BluTable voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tulanga pitusili ole tau. Ole lafo me ole pepa tala oloa. Ona whaangale e whaatau I oloa e au ngā mole ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai le sa so fua tau ai le sia sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo ala mai le talo for voucher. Ila wana whaakau ma me te mga oi. Ile voucher.
Tai mo le talo pa voucher ua maua le apususi o se wa fine. So se paro loa fai ngo fie. A me se le te ferwa I malo telefoni. Tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo me le cash. Ona ino e te mao le ainga.
Whapea tu lava le talo pa voucher mo le foi au nang fo pa tai. Ma lo la le tampai.
Pa tai talo pa voucher. Teki talo pa voucher.
Yes. Talofa lava and a warm Pacific greetings to all of our amazing viewers who have just tuned in today, and a massive whawhetei lava to our major sponsors. Look, without our sponsors, this platform wouldn't be possible. A platform where we get to meet some amazing people, share their journeys here on our Blue TV platform. First of all, Lea Fionga ia Whaimalo Alan Stowers Pacific Easy Money Transfer, the safe and secure way to send money back to Samoa.
Yes.
And look, I've seen their services. I trust their service, and I will continue to use Pacific Easy Money Transfer as my number one and my first option.
Oh, yes.
You know, I explained to Claudia a few weeks back that it's nice to walk into a place and to connect with the customer services team. So please, if you need to send money overseas, you already know, go through to Pacific Easy. Pacific 40.
Yes, and
Miss
for
Samoa.
more, yes, exactly, and for more services and businesses that you can trust
also keep in mind Seki Works for anything cargo, anything freight related. Go to Seki Works. And of course, Say Oriana. And I'm very excited to talk about Say Oriana because, as you remember, it was a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Yeah. The beautiful Pea modeled some dresses, and I was going on about it that whole week because she looked absolutely stunning. And if you guys want to remember what she looked like, head over to Say Oriana's Facebook page. But the 3 colors that she modeled are now sold out, guys. They're all sold out. We've got a few dresses, or they've got a few dresses left. So make sure you head over now. After you finish work, drive over, get those last few dresses because they're absolutely stunning and they're all sold out. But I'm so proud of you.
I know, I was quite shocked.
Work.
Yeah, product update. So they are
influencer model. I'm so proud of you.
I did get a few messages from MJ's mum as well. Yeah. You know, the beautiful sis messaged through, and she said it was nice to see just a normal Samoan getting out there strutting her stuff, and I was like, normal. I love that. Just being realistic, because sometimes we can't always.
I think you're exceptional.
Keeping it curvy.
You know. Just saying, you are exceptional in my eyes. But then we also can't forget the Pacific Hub, whereas where we are right now, without them, we wouldn't even be able to be here. And for any a business consultation or business advice, head over to the Pacific Business Hub, make a meeting with Laura. She's absolutely amazing and she can point you in the right direction. So guys, we are very thankful to all our sponsors. Happy Monday, and we are exceptionally grateful that you guys are tuning in with us, especially after the weekend.
Oh man, how was your weekend?
Well, I went fishing again, guys, on Saturday. I didn't catch any fish this time, no, but it was still fun. We got caught in the rain, we got caught in high tide. It's great. I'm glad to still be here and live.
Yeah. No, I had a great weekend, you know, and once again, congratulations to all of the teams who participated in this week's Aokilangi Samoa that's happening there. I think it's in Mangere. I'm sorry, I can't remember the location. Mind block. Anyways, I actually attended a fundraiser that happened on Saturday evening.
That did look like a lot of fun.
It did. So a massive shout out to the Fear Club who continue to show so much love and support for our community. And it was actually for a beer maroon. So apparently, according to the team, they won, but I don't think they did. I think they did actually. But yeah, a massive shout out to Auckland, Samoa, and all of the sponsors. Apparently, according to a few people, they get a few scouting people come through. So it is important that we do back.
That's a big deal.
It's a big deal because they could potentially pick the next All Black player or the Manu Samoa player. Who knows?
Exactly.
But, you know, it's good to get to back our community. And actually, Pacific Easy is one of the sponsors, and as well as Talai of Digicel. Yeah. So that's it's awesome that our community are getting behind our community.
Amazing. And also talking about the All Blacks, shout out to the All Blacks who played an amazing game on Saturday. They won the Bledisloe Cup. So go you guys. Did so well against the Aussies.
You know, for a small country, right, compared to Australia who have, they're massive.
They're huge. And, the longest that the New Zealand has ever held the Bledisloe Cup here on home grounds is 28 years. In a row, and Australia has only a holder for a record of 5 years in a row. Just saying,
just putting it out there. Just those hearty New Zealand supporters, right? You can have the Pavlova, mate.
No, they can't.
sorry, no. We'll just have the
Bledisloe Cup. It is ours.
Look, talking about our weekend and how good it was. Mondays are usually quite. I'm not too sure about the mood and all that kind of stuff. You were reading an article over the weekend. How was that? Because I was quite interested in
what you It is very interesting. Now in the world of 2021, there is such a thing called dopamine dressing. So dopamine dressing is based around the idea that looking at certain colors can release the feel-good hormone dopamine. Now, this is based on a study done by neurophysiotherapist Joanne Wilson, who explains that dopamine dressing is based on the idea that strutting out in the right color will enhance your affect, cognition, and behavior.
So a lot of you ladies be out there on a Saturday night wearing red. what is this?
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say? What is the statement that you are trying to make? I'm just saying, and I actually got I got it mixed up earlier on. I said, so if you're wearing black, you're sad. Actually, no. If you feel black is your color and it makes you happy, then black is your
So if
colour,
black
your
is
go-to.
your happy color, if green is your happy color, or even as blue is your happy color, if you associate happiness with a certain color, wear that color, and according to the dopamine effect, seeing that color on you will make you feel that emotion that you've related to it. Yeah.
That's probably why I love pink, because pink is probably my favorite color, and it actually makes me happy.
Makes you giddy.
Thank you so much. And red, actually, red I associate red
talk
to.
about red?
Actually, yeah. Let's shall we roll onto the break and shall we invite our special guest today?
This is what red does apparently to females. That makes them very flustered.
And also a massive shout out to Pat, who always tunes in from For the Boys podcast. Yeah. If you haven't already, head over to the Boys Facebook page, Instagram, and also YouTube. Hit like, show some love, and share. A lot of our Pacifica men, if you are struggling to kind of voice some of those inner emotions, voice it on For the Boys podcast, or just watch it if you are feeling a little bit embarrassed and kind of think, oh no, I don't want to, bit too macho for you to watch it live. Don't worry, replay. And if you're a bit too macho and don't want to watch our live, replay. Head over to YouTube and hit like and show the girls some love. Don't forget 3 Pacifica podcasts daily, Monday to Friday. We've got Lorenzo coming in with the health talk. You've got your girls, Pea and Claudia, who just bring and share journeys.
We bring red vibes.
Stop it. I can't.
We bring banter.
And then we've got Asiata, who's bringing you every evening the Samoan program with the red vibe, maybe. Look, and a massive shout out.
I'm going to get in trouble.
We're not. Talofa lava to Siolo, the surrogate mother to my child, and also to Tina, who's just tuned in, and Lorenzo. So that's us. We better go into a break, right? Because we're getting a little bit too
too red.
Too red, and I don't want to get
We'll see
into
you guys back soon, okay?
Stay tuned. We've got Ryan straight after this.
Tau tua ma le au nanga mo tau sa mo service station nei tona i matu. Ma tau tau tuina lo ta vale, ma le tele o nisi o matu au nanga i se ese. Ai le ngata foi le, ma tau te sia ke ina fo i lo ta vale. Sepala ya foi suau, mola o tapan. A fai foi o vai pa o losa. A wala te poli, ma tu te sepala ya foi e mola o tapan. Mola no posila fia. Mua, tapela o tavale pe auto. Lua, tapela o telefoni i tai me utu ina o tavan. Ma le vaenga mulu. Mana tua fo. E matua i whaasaina, lo tau makitapa ai no fuanga whapeni. Ota Samoa, ore mo ota mo Samoa. Mato te fia e au na pea mo o Samoa. Maftaile fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.
voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
O le si tūlanga pitusili o le tāua. O le lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. O na whaanga le whaatau i o loa e au ngā mo le ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai e le sa sunga fua tau e le sia sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo e ala mai le talo for voucher. Ila wana fa tau ma me te mga oi. Ile voucher.
Tai mo le talo pa voucher ua maua le apususi o se wa fine. So se paro loa fai ngo fie. A me se le te wherua i mana o telefoni. Tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo me le cash o na inu e le tama o le ainga.
Pa te tu lava le talo for voucher mo le foi au nang fo pa tai. Ma lu la le tsam pai.
Pa tai talo pa voucher. Teki talo pa voucher.
Excuse me. And welcome back, everyone, back to our show. That did not work out very well. But thank you so much for tuning in again. We have the amazing Ryan, who is another one of our interns here at Bluwave, and he is actually interning with our producer Lemo, who does an amazing job. He's always here behind the camera, but now Ryan is going to be shadowing him, so we're really excited to have him. I think he's been a little bit awkward after we've been discussing dopamine dressing, and we were trying to ask him what mood he was in since he's wearing bright yellow. Do you want to tell us?
Yellow is my favorite color, actually.
There we go.
Yellow is also the color of the Niuean flag. So I guess I'm feeling happy and patriotic.
So you can tell he's a communications major because he's got a perfect answer. A little bit more about that, but I just want to say, what mood are you in? Because I have been told that you're wearing your flower on the single ear.
Oh, is this
and
a
we know
single
that
today?
you're not single. So
Well, I'm just in 50 Shades of Red mood.
there we go. And Ryan is wondering what he got himself into.
No. After we discussed this topic earlier on, I decided that I'm not going to be your normal Samoan girl who always has to listen to that mood of when you're married, wear it on the... Putting the flower in the side does not mean that I'm not married. It just means that this is the kind of mood I'm in. Just want to wear it on this side.
Yeah.
That's my mood today.
And what if this is your good side as opposed to that?
Yeah, exactly. So this is the side that I'm feeling today. Anyway,
Before we lose Ryan,
before we lose Joe.
Ryan, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit of what you do here at Bluwave and what you've studied.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan. Ryan Patumaka. I'm Niuean Samoan. I'm here as a live stream producer, interning here at Bluwave. It's actually really fun, so I'm having a good time. I studied communications in Otago, the University of Otago, and then I came up here to study a diploma of communications at AUT.
That's amazing.
Damn.
Very, very, very well
Otago.
qualified. Is Otago the party university?
Oh, it is.
Do you want to elaborate a little bit on that?
Is it just because
Is
of
that
mum?
for-
Because I heard mum's pretty out there as well. She's party queen and I love her.
It's in the genes, I guess. It's in,
No, look, I know all of our viewers are probably thinking, oh, okay, communications, so kind of like just talk a whole lot of stuff like that. No, it's more than that. It plays such a key role in any business world. So communications is this is why.
So if you had a communications manager, you would not be doing that.
Exactly, but to communicate information effectively, and to diverse audiences effectively with specific business goals in mind. So basically, man, we've got the perfect man here, Bluwave team, and we're super blessed that you reached out, and Mum played an awesome that part. Oh my gosh! You know what? You're making me nervous. Anyways, I'll let you take over. You mentioned you're Samoan. Do you know the villages you're from?
No, actually. I'm not too sure. I'm not too well connected with my Samoan side.
Yep.
I'm more
Within your way.
more my Niuean side, and that's just a matter of how close we are to our Samoan side.
Yeah.
My mum and them were like really close to them, but all the next generation is kind of a bit of a disconnect.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you know that last weekend the first ever Pacific woman got appointed to the board of the National Party, and she's Niuean.
Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
Niuean people are pretty amazing.
Yeah, they are.
I
Doing
think they
big
are.
things.
And I think now that you've joined the Bluwave team, we're super blessed, but you bring a different kind of flavour, the Niuean flavour. So a shout out to all of our Niuean viewers as well. But we can also help you get in touch with the Samoan side that you should kind of really know now. And I blame Mo for that. So, Mo, sort this out, mate. Anyways, we'll keep everything rolling. Talk a little bit about that, your communications journey, school. Talk about uni life and the party life down there.
So Otago has this huge reputation for being a party university. And it's true. You go down there's like whole streets where they have a lot of fun.
Streets and fun.
Streets and fun, great. I need to study now.
Studying communications, like with all arts degrees, it helps you really, like where a science degree, you learn about how life, like the inner workings of life. An arts degree will like teach you the questions that you need to ask when you go out into the world. And the communication degree really like helps you with the building blocks of trying to do that. They cover topics like the digitization of society right now, how we're moving from a single screen to multiple screens in our daily lives, and stuff like that. It's a really cool degree. No, I learned a lot from it, and I hope I'm still using what I learned.
I like how you mentioned the whole multiple screens thing, because one of my friends, he works for, I don't think I should be naming companies, but he's actually got 5 screens when he works. So he's got 2 big screens, 2 laptops, and then he's got like this little iPad, and he has something on every single screen. Because it's just so many like spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets that he has to work with. And I was like...
And like that even extends to just watching TV. Like the TV will be on, you'll be on your phone. That's a second screen. Someone will be on their laptop somewhere, iPads. That's just multiple screens.
That is so true. So what's the most fascinating thing that you've learned while at uni?
That'll be the most fascinating thing I learned. I think it's more along the lines of talking about technology and how is it inherently good or is it like just neutral, and the people who use technology the ones that are importing the kind of moral arguments, I guess. That was one of the things I found most interesting.
I'm kind of hearing like a master's thesis question. That's that is actually really interesting. Hey.
Well, how has it helped? Do you think that studying this will help our Pasifika community?
To a degree, yeah. It really depends on like where you see yourself in the future. Definitely if you see a career in academics and like ethnography, studying how people live. And that's really important for Pacific communities as well. Because we want to understand how we live and put that into like today's context, because it's completely different. If you go back to the islands, it's a different culture.
And you're probably going to be sitting here learning a little bit more about the Samoan culture and go, well, no, we can't apply that to the Samoan. But I'm just sorry, I'm just being, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think probably the Niuean side, it's a little bit, there's flexibility there to kind of, but yeah, good luck with the Samoan side, brother. Look, talk a little bit about the journey. Like, we know that you've achieved this amazing achievement. However, there has been that roadblock for you. How difficult has it been, and how did you face the challenges of not being able to find work in the field?
It's like when you're in uni, you're well supported, you're well backed up. There's like, it seems like there's a whole lot of opportunities that come at you. You leave uni, you lose that support system, and you're kind of on your own. And if you're not putting in 200-300% to seek out the opportunities yourself, then you can kind of feel very cut off from progression.
Yeah.
And then that matched with like having to support yourself.
Yeah.
Having to try and find a source of income so that you can try and keep the dream alive.
Yeah.
And that just snowballs until like you kind of get into a rut.
Yeah.
But
How do you deal with that? Like, how do you keep yourself motivated?
I think it's just trying to focus on your goals. Like, have a goal. Have, if not multiple goals, have one important goal to you
Yep.
that you want to put the work in to eventually get there. Doesn't matter how long it's going to take or like how much effort you put into it, as long as you remember that you have to reach that goal at some point.
Yeah. Because I kind of felt like, we spoke a little bit about earlier, and I think I did mention it at a whono that we had last week as well in Otara and Papatoi, where I did bring it up, where how do you help our students, our Pasifika students, if there's funding available out there, how do you bridge graduates and work? Because, I used myself as an example earlier when we were talking about it. I, went straight into work. From the age of 14, my sister and I worked at Pizza Haven, which is now Domino's. It was like, oh, old. Anyways.
I remember Pizza Haven.
Yeah. But, you when you're already in the workforce, you kind of have to kind of like, oh, yeah, that's it. You already know. I didn't go to studies, but, I had to quickly learn certain traits during work. Whereas yourself, you've kind of like from school straight into uni, which is every parent's dream, right? But then when you can't find a job, that must really, really suck, and you're sitting there like, what do I do? And I'm going to go back and say, Mum actually helped you, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely. She knows I've been like looking out for a job to kind of get out of my day job right now. And she happened to come across, I think it was a video or an image of you on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think at that point she was like, oh, I know that person.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the photo of her behind the camera, working the camera?
Oh, actually, I think it might have been.
She did. She said it was you and a camera, and then
Oh, it would have been that
would
one
have been
then,
that
yeah.
one. Yeah,
That's a great photo.
yeah, and then she actually reached out and managed to connect me with you guys.
Yeah. And and just going back to that, how our mums are always so, because just by looking at a photo, I wouldn't have picked that out, but it must be so difficult. Like your mum's actively helping you look for a place because you've spent and invested so much time in studies because, well, society tells us you need to study, right? Well, yeah. That's the perfect dream, and that's the perfect child. And your mum's like, hang on, my son's still not working at his dream job. And she's actively been keeping an eye out on that, and then she's helped you out. Is there anything, or do you have any kind of advice or out there, if anyone's watching who has a program, that can help bridge that? Because I feel like if you're feeling like this, then how many more other students are feeling the same way? What are your thoughts on that?
I guess because like especially with say the film industry or media industries, it's really who you know, kind of. It's great, but then it's not great if you don't know anyone. And I guess if you have a foothold somewhere, open up the opportunity for like the younger ones or like just other people who are kind of struggling. It's nice to focus on yourself, but then also look back and remember like that's where you were when back before you got where you were today. Like internships, even someone in my position, I was happy to just be volunteering.
Yeah.
Just to get like some kind of industry experience. Yeah, so which is why I'm super grateful that I'm here. Working on the live streams. Yeah.
I'm super grateful to Mo, your mum, who is absolutely amazing. So a massive shout out to Mo. So the spam does help, guys.
There we
The
go.
spam does help.
But then, no, it's amazing, right? So you are a communications major. We already know that you're very articulate and you're very good at communicating, right? You have great sense of humor, but you know, when you're not studying, you're not here doing live streams, what are you doing apart from your day job as well?
Like as an interest.
Yeah.
I play a lot of games.
Nice.
Online.
Candy Crush, because that's the only game I play. That's the only game I play.
Maybe a bit more.
Bit more advanced. Bit more advanced than your regular.
I'm just saying. You know.
Hey, I'm just saying. No, Candy Crush is advanced.
Thank you. What level are you on?
27.
Yeah, I'm on level like close to 2000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see now
All right,
the tune has changed.
gamer.
Wow. 2,000.
At like 1,800 and something.
Claudia,
Thank you.
some major issues, girl. How did you get up to, and I'm only on 27. Why am I still on 27?
I guess you're married as well. Like,
We're just not putting in
Not,
the
not
work.
today.
Not today.
Just not today.
But it's back to you, right? What
Sorry,
do you do? Gaming.
Yeah, gaming.
Fortnite.
No,
Okay.
I don't. I'm not the mainstream gamer.
Okay.
I like to travel.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
My most recent travel was to Mount Taranaki.
Oh, yeah.
How was
Climbed
that?
It was so hard.
Was it?
12 hours or more. Ended up walking back at night through the bush.
gosh.
So,
I'm
yeah.
glad you didn't get lost.
Same. But yeah, traveling, games. I like taking photos. I like making videos.
Yeah.
Editing.
Favorite food?
Favorite food? Like particular food or cuisine?
I love those communication managers.
Yeah.
They're always like very
Always
like cool.
very-
Yes. There's a favorite main dish.
Main dish. I'm a huge fan of Korean food.
Really?
Actually, yeah. So there's a thing called it's a jeon. It's a pancake,
Wait, I think I know what we're talking about. Yes,
but
continue.
it's like eggs and veggies
yes,
and
yes, I like this too.
Yeah.
I'm also cultured.
Sold. Okay, what about your favorite Niuean dish? Because obviously you're not as close to your Samoan side, but that's all about to change, guys. He's here at Bluwave now. Favorite
Niuean
Niuean.
dish is takihi.
Ooh.
Do you know what?
It sounds very exotic.
So it's like layered taro and popo,
Oh, okay.
and then coconut cream, and then baked in banana leaves.
Sounds
We've got
good.
producer Lemo also nodding
Sorry.
his head. So
Sounds
maybe,
good. Sounds
It's
good.
so
maybe
nice.
next time you can bring this dish for us to try it on the show.
Try it since you're so close to your Niuean side family, but that's about to change. Have you had any Samoan dishes?
None that I can
None that you can rate.
bring up right now.
How is this?
If
No.
no.
That's going to change.
I mean, probably
Yeah.
some.
What about, who do you look up to the most? That isn't a parent.
Yeah.
Oh, that isn't apparent. That's a question. Because I was gonna say my parents.
Yeah.
But
Should we go with that? Yeah. I mean,
Go with your parents, and then
let's
while you're saying your parent, okay, we'll start off with mum.
Yeah.
Tell us something. Tell us something about mum. Why
Mum
she
is
inspires you?
an extreme hard worker. You know this.
Yeah.
She's also got this very outward kind of stoic personality.
Yeah.
That like she can combat anyone. Like if she's got an issue with the way someone's working or there's something happening, she'll bring it up.
Yep.
She's not scared.
I like her. Maybe we should have your mum on the
I definitely
show. Feels
agree.
like a lady that I want to get to meet.
I think she studied communication as well, because sometimes it didn't go down right. Like she's amazing.
Yeah.
She's the most amazing.
Well, they do
human.
say that the success of a child is also the success of the parents. So you study communications, your mum also studied communications.
Yeah. No, I don't think she studied. I think she's just she's just.
She's
hot.
just natural.
She's a natural, all right. Yes, she is. She's a loving human being, but also when it's work, it's work. I think there's been a few times in the workplace where she's actually pulled me aside and said, "This is not good enough, bub, you know." And I'm like sitting there going, "Excuse me," like just quietly in my head. And she makes sure that she made sure that, you know, if the problem is with me, she addresses it with me.
Yeah.
She doesn't. There's just.
I see. I respect that so much.
I respect her so much.
We have so many people doing this and this and this behind your back, but not actually talking to the person.
So
there's an
she
issue with. Yeah.
And you could see her marching from the end of the other warehouse.
I see Ryan squirming on his chair.
And I'm looking at her going, she's not coming up to me, right? And she's storming up the stairs. She goes, and I'm like, whoa. She will deal with it straight away, like directly with you. Even though we are like this, it doesn't matter. She will tell me exactly how it is, because she doesn't want the chit chat. She wants it done, sorted right then and there, and it clears the air, and it actually makes sense now why you would communicate like that. Wow. Right. Okay, back to Ryan. Talk about Dad. He was your other person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same but different with my mum.
Yeah.
He's a hard worker, but he's not as like loud as my mum. Like, I wouldn't say that, but he's very silent, and it's just the kind of usual island
Silent
man.
force.
Yeah.
That silent force.
Like they're hard workers, but they kind of don't complain. They keep working hard at it. And he's actually looking after my grandmother right now, and he's been doing that for years. Lived with my grandparents, but yeah, no, that's why I look after.
That's amazing.
That's so cool. But would you have a Samoa? I was going to say Samoa. No, sorry, a Pacific Island person that you would look up to?
And you can't say Pea.
You can't say level. You can't say. Sorry.
There's someone. He's a filmmaker, and I can't. His name is Vela.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And like I just love the work that he's done, and like I had the pleasure to watch one of his short films. Messiah, I think it was called Messiah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And he as he spoke, he was talking about how it's never too late to get into it, to actually get up and do something.
Yeah.
And I thought, that was really inspiring.
Yeah. No, I know that he's done a lot of work alongside with Martin as well. So a massive shout out to Villa, and I know that he's done a lot of. Reached out to a lot of communities, smaller communities here out south, and he's used a few. I know Vana has been quite a popular person that he's been working alongside as well. So yeah, shout out to Villa. He's done a lot of work within the community. So it's nice that you acknowledged, because I know a lot of
He's also
we don't.
New
He's what?
He's also New
He's also New Wayne.
New Wayne's taking over the big stage, guys.
I love how he did that. He's also New Wayne. Right, okay. We love that. He's, but that's awesome. I know that Claudia's probably got a new few. Should we read a few more questions that we've got coming through?
Well, we officially have spam coming through from a person who has had their heart broken and never believed he could ever get his ex-lover back until Dr. Kabaka bought his ex-lover back. Do not call that number, guys. It's obviously spam.
It's spam. So that's not a question.
No. And then Patrick goes, oh no, the spam, yes.
Well, Patrick,
we've finally made it because we've got spam now.
Bear and her spam promotional page. A massive shout out to Jules as well, who was here last week.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Talk a little bit about that, because Ryan missed out on the feed.
But do you know, as soon as you mentioned her name, my mouth started salivating. It was like the most amazing meal. It was like, this whole entire, oh my God, I can't even talk.
Yeah, Jules really...
She bought a feast.
Jules and Anne's. It was amazing.
It was probably like this big. And it was just like crab and lobster and chorizos and potatoes and eggs. This amazing sauce. I don't know what was in the sauce, but it was so good.
Actually, Claudia Claudia said to Jules, hey, do you want to come every Friday? It was something like that, along the lines. But Jules, confirmation, the whole team absolutely loved it. And my DMs were going off. Like, hey, girl, where's the food at? Where can I get in contact with Jules?
But we not only had savory, but we also had sweets, muffins, and oh my god,
and it was just
fried bread.
It was good. It was
good.
So much goodness for a Friday.
It's one of my most favorite Fridays.
It was
really good.
And Jules also
brownie.
Guess what, Jules? ET came through later on in the evening, and oh my gosh, enjoyed it. So it was that good. And Ryan's sitting here.
And brought the team together as well.
You missed out. You did. You missed out. That was probably the best thing. Look, Ryan, I know that we're going to be wrapping up shortly. Just before we wrap things up, tell us an encouraging message, or give us just a message that you have for our viewers, like if they're ever stuck in or have struggled with the challenges that you have currently faced. What's some advice that you've got? Say check Bear's Facebook page
and Claudia's Instagram page.
Spam both of their DMs. Just to don't lose hope. Never give up. Keep a goal in mind. And if doesn't matter like what you're doing or where you are or how long it's gonna take to get there. Don't kind of lose sight of the goal. Just keep working towards it. It's not gonna fall into your lap. As long as you're putting in the hard work as well, then you'll get there.
I love that, and that just reminds me of that song by Rick. It goes, "Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you." See, producer Lemon and desert you.
Oh, Claudia, we're getting better at the singing thing. Ryan's like, excuse me, ladies, it's about me. Ryan, I'm gonna ask. Since your time here at Bluwave, give us a little bit of an insight. What has your experience been like?
It's been a lot of smiling faces, a lot of welcoming arms.
I love that.
Including us, hopefully.
Yep.
No, I don't think I've been uncomfortable ever since I've been here. And sometimes in social situations, I get a bit clammy. But no, ever since I've come here, the team's been real nice. Limo has taught me a lot. It's been great.
Oh, thank you. Like to hear that. And we are trying to work on getting producer Limo on the show one day, because that's going to be a hilarious show, guys. We're working on that.
We're working on it. Did you have any other final words for our viewers today? Shout outs or?
Well, shout out to my mum. I think she's watching. Other than that, tune into Blue TV. This is a really fun podcast.
Definitely part of the Bluwave team, guys.
Definitely
well
part of the Bluwave team. That's it. Claudia, did you have any final words?
Well, I think I just sang my final words, or attempted to sing my final words. But thank you so much for tuning in today. We had an absolute blast with you, Ryan. So thank you so much, and welcome to the team. And we do have another intern, Sarah, who we will be bringing on the show at a later date. So keep tuning in Monday to Friday, 4 to 5 p.m. here on BluTable Podcast. Thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely evening.
Have an awesome evening, guys. Once again, whawhitai lava to all of our amazing sponsors. You already know we've shared their links below. Don't forget, Miss Samoa Talofa voucher. Inject some love back over to Samoa using your Talofa voucher. Pacific 40. She's amazing. She's wonderful. And if you're looking for a place to gas up, you already know where to go. Malta or Samoa. Pump it up. That's it from us here on BluTable. Don't forget to to tune in tomorrow. We do have 2 special guests and a very, very special announcement to make tomorrow. So if you want to find out what's new, tune in tomorrow, because it's just going to get a little bit
red.
50 Shades of Red tomorrow. Tune in. See you later, guys. God bless.
Bye.
Squad, baby. Rex, J Sands.
Let's go.
Oh, say I'm say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say, why you waiting on me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what you say. Yeah, don't move out in the come here. Yeah, they on the layout, dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say,